What's up, everybody? So not many of you know, I'm really into Honda, Acura, you know, that whole scene. I used to have a lot of cars back in the day. I mean, probably up until now I've had about, like, I would say at least over 30 Hondas by now. Almost all of them had engine swaps, suspension work, blah blah blah, you know, drag cars, circuit cars, you know, I've had drift cars, whatever. Anyways, I've always had a love for Honda with the K20 in it. K series, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you know, but very high potential motor, very fast when it's in the right vehicle. Anyways, I purchased one. I actually got it for an extreme deal. It was $100 for a K24 long block. It actually came out of a 2015 Civic. The motor had been hydro locked. I took it apart, inspected everything, got all the water out of it, cleaned all the cylinders, the valves, everything. Got it all cleaned up, threw it back together. Well, I didn't throw it back together, but I threw the block, everything back together. Turns out nothing is bent. The rods aren't bent. The bearings are spinning nice and smooth. When I pulled the head, you know, there's no visible damage to the valves or anything like that. So I want to put it back together with a fresh head gasket and get it ready to go, so that way I could slowly put it together and get a transmission and get it ready to go inside of a hatchback or an Integra. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. But anyways, I just dropped the head off at the machine shop right now, and by the looks of it, I had the machine shop guy that I always go to, you know, take a glance at the head and the valves and see if he's seen any damage or anything that could possibly be wrong with the head. He said from what he sees, everything looks perfect, everything looks good to go. So if that's the case, he's just gonna resurface it, clean it up, and then I'm gonna buy a fresh head gasket for my job. Obviously, I work at Honda, and put it back together. So once I go to put it back together, I'll definitely make a video on it, show you guys what I'm talking about, you know, the motor and everything, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys then.